I never know how to start off my videos because they're always so awkward every time I hit the record. So, hi, my name is Brielle, and I am gonna bring you, I'm gonna talk about the 3 books I read this month. Yeah, I only read 3 books this month. It's a bad reading month for me in terms of number. I think typically I read maybe 5 books a month, maybe 6. But I only read 3. I have 2 of them with me, and then one of them I read online. Yeah, bro, October was possibly one of the worst months for me, fam. October was so bad. Midterms, October, it's the midpoint of university, so that is always a fun time. It was terrible. It truly was terrible. My classmates are now telling me that they got 40s on their midterms, so I can only assume what I got. But I did manage to read 3 books because that's the only thing that kept me sane this month, truthfully. So let's talk about them. Shoot, the first book I read, and I actually just uploaded a reading vlog this week, 2 days ago for it. So go watch it after this video. Hello? What kind of operation do you think we're running here? Go watch it after this video. Anyway, the first book I read this month was Dune by Frank Herbert, and it was good. I liked it. I gave it 3.5 stars. I liked it. I loved the movie even more. Oh, the movie was so good. The soundtrack rattled my bones. It literally, I have such a short attention span, but tell me how I was able to sit there for the entirety, all 2 hours and 35 minutes. I was able to sit there, did not move an inch, and watch the entire movie. Loved it. Loved it. It was phenomenal. Soundtrack, phenomenal. Really shakes your bones, really adds to the atmosphere. It was brilliant. This story is a lot of world building. There is, I think almost every woman you see in this story is such a girl boss. I love the women in this story. I love them so much. It has girl boss women, it has betrayal, it has family drama, it has talks of destiny. It also has Orientalism, which I get into in my reading vlog, so I'm not going to go too much into it. It's awesome, to say the least. I think I'll continue on with the series, but if you want to know more about this book and my thoughts, go watch my reading vlog. Go watch my reading vlog. Okay, the next book I read is actually the favorite. This is my favorite book I read this month. Girl, this book, the next book I read, it is Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Idiyemi. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, but it was so good. It's branded as Gossip Girl meets Get Out, and it literally is the same feeling I got from Get Out. I definitely got while reading this book. It is phenomenal. I ended up giving this book 4.5 stars because I loved it. I don't know why I didn't give it 5 stars. I think because, actually, I don't know why. It just wasn't giving 5 stars. But for this to be this author's debut novel, and for this to be phenomenal, I cannot wait to read more of her work. Hello. So basically, if you don't know what Ace of Spades is about, Ace of Spades is about these 2 Black kids, Chiamaka Adebayo and Devin Richards, and they attend this prestigious academy, and they have been smooth sailing for the past 3 years. Their freshman and junior year, they've been smooth sailing. Now it's their senior year. They're doing college apps. They're trying to, just graduate high school and be great, but soon they realize that their plans for senior year is not their own. And what I mean by that is they get their very first message from Aces, and their school year is never the same. It is phenomenal. It's, girl, if Gossip Girl with black characters does not sell you on this book, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. It's literally one of the best books I read this month and probably this year. I loved it so much. I think this book does a good job in highlighting the black experience. I don't want to generalize that, but I think it does a good job in highlighting what it means or what it's like for some black kids to go to a predominantly white school and live in a predominantly white neighborhood. Like, things like being followed around in a store because they think that you're going to steal something is in this book. Like, I'm telling you, if you really want to know what some black kids go through and what they think about being in like a predominantly white school and predominantly white neighborhood, please pick up this book. Farida does amazing at highlighting the experience, but there are trigger warnings though. But the trigger warnings are so awesomely tackled. Like, this book deals with, read it so I don't forget. This book deals with racism, homophobia, bullying, and suicidal ideation. Girl, she does please, I cannot recommend. If you listen to any of the recommendations I give you to read, please read Ace of Spades. It's so good. It is so good. So good. Like, what? It's amazing. Please buy this book. You'll be supporting a black author, a debut author, please. And she's funny. The writing style is hilarious, and it's dual POV. Please buy this book. You will not regret it. You will not regret it, I promise you. And then the last book I read, I don't have a physical of it like I should, but the last book I read Fangs by, I think it's Sarah Anderson. And I think I gave that book 3 stars. It was okay. But the thing is, I read it online by the publishing company. I think it was the publishing company. I read it on their website, but then how it was broken up, it was like it was broken up in episodes, and it was like the last episode had nothing to do with the current episode. Like, episode 1 where they first meet has nothing to do with episode 2. It's like I feel like I missed a couple steps and missed a couple chapters in between, so I don't know if that was like the full story, but I did give it 3 stars. It's the story, it's a graphic novel, and it's about a vampire and a werewolf falling in love. That's it. That's literally it. It's cute. It's little stories about how they learn to adapt with one another, being 2 different creatures of the night. So yeah, it's cute, but it didn't really do anything to me. Like, it was just cute. Like, I didn't really necessarily love it a whole lot to give it 5 stars. I don't think I read the whole thing. That's the thing. Based off how it was online, I'm not sure if the whole thing was online or it was just parts of the book. I'm not sure. But if that was the whole book, 3 stars. If it's not, then I don't know what to say. That's all the books I read this month. I only read 3, like I said. But girl, I read this book on Halloween and I finished it in November. And that book, I loved it so much. But you'll hear about it in my November wrap up. So subscribe and stay tuned for my November wrap up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, let my words haunt you. Next time you go to a bookstore and you see Ace of Spades by Farida Abike. I really hope I'm pronouncing her name right. By Farida Abike Idemi. If you see this book in stores, buy it. Buy it. That's all. You're doing the world a favor. So yeah. Hope to see you next time. I would love to see you next time. Subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend. That'd be greatly appreciated. And thank you for 360 subscribers. Mwah. See you next time. Drink some water and remember, it's okay if you read 3 books this month like I did, 1 book this month, 30 books this month. As long as you're having fun and you're not in competition with yourself or other people, because then you're gonna hate reading and that's not what we want to do here. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye to girls. Have a good day. Mwah.